Hi, my name is Shanae, and I'm going to give you some awesome tips on how to do a wonderful, great presentation and get an A. So first things first, please arrive early, not on time. That means 15 to 20 minutes early. And let me tell you why. You've got to use technology. You have to make sure that technology is working for you. So if you need to use the computer, you need to make sure that the computer is working. Make sure that your mouse is working. Make sure that if you have to use a removable drive, that your computer down here will accept it. And last but not least, if you actually need to use a PowerPoint, you have to make sure that your screen is going to come down. Anything that you have added into your PowerPoint, whether it be a video, someone talking, dancing, whatever it is, make sure that it plays before you start presenting. That is important. You can get points taken off if your technology doesn't work. All right? We're going to talk about what you should be looking like. What should it look like? What should you wear? Ladies, it's very important to be professional. From the head to the toe, your hair should be groomed, very professional look, light makeup, very nice dress. It's fine if it's a skirt, it's fine if it's slacks. Make sure if you have a skirt on, skirt needs to come below the knees. No bigger than a 2.5 to 3 inch heel on your shoes. No cleavage. And it would be nice to have a jacket. No shirt where there's no sleeves. If you can do all of that, you'll have a professional look. Men, same thing. You don't have to suit up and boot up, but a nice button-down shirt and some nice slacks, nice dress shoes is appropriate. Boots are actually appropriate as well. Make sure that you are fine-tuned. Make sure that everything is in place. There are teachers that will count off for your appearance. So now let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the presentation. So the best thing to do is to work your room, okay? Don't stand behind the podium scared. Step out. Walk around. Don't use weird hand gestures and all this type of stuff. Be very comfortable. Talk to people. Give them the information. And then make your way back to your podium or to your computer. In order to make sure that you have everything with these presentations, you have to make sure you have something that will engage them in the beginning. Whether it's a question, whether it's a poem, a video, a personal testimony, start engaging them immediately. That's the first thing you want to do. Then follow up with your thesis. The thesis should be strong. 3 sentences is fine, but make sure that the thesis actually states what you're going to be talking about inside of your presentation. All of your supporting points after that need to be strong. It should be research. It should be the things that you actually looked up, your sources, all the information that you looked up. Those points need to be very, very strong and also passionate. Okay, make sure that those supporting points have been researched and you're passionate about what you're actually talking about on those points. After those supporting points, you want to make sure to wrap it up. Make sure that when you do that conclusion, that everything is still stated of what you went over in the presentation. Make sure everything is there. And at the end, it will be great if you had something to engage them again. You could engage them with ending with a quote. You could end in engaging with a personal testimony that said, hey, after this happened, this is what happened, after your conclusion, just wrapping everything up and saying, hey, this is what it is. You can always end with something, or you can end with an action. Say, hey, you know what, you guys, you can do this. You can give them something to do after the presentation is done. And so with all that being said, with all of those things put together, you will have a great presentation. And the most important thing is to exude confidence. Make sure that you have confidence with everything. You can't, oh, I'm unsure. You have to know your topic. Choose a topic that you can relate to, Make sure that you can relate to the demographics in the room. If you have kids that are in there, 20-year-old, make sure that you reach them. If everybody in the room is 60 years old, make sure you have a connection piece so that they know for a fact you know what you're talking about. Confident, make sure to say everything that you've researched, everything you've talked about. Make sure that all of it is incorporated. Make sure that you're strong. Use all of those points from your head to your toe, from the dressing to your personal stance when you present. Make sure that everything is included, and you're going to get an A. Thank you.